To welcome you to the Republic of Botswana, in addition to the welcome offered by the Honourable Minister on the occasion of the 25th Conference of the World Organization for Animal Health, Regional Commission for Africa. I want to preface my remarks by thanking WOAH for accepting our offer to host this important conference in Botswana. It is indeed an honor for our country to host an event of this magnitude and more so of this significance. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, transboundary animal diseases, TBDs, in particular foot and mouth disease, FMD, are a major obstacle to our region's development agenda. FMD reverses the gains we make in the eradication of poverty among our people. The disease kills international trade in livestock, and it is a major contributor to the continuing underexploitation of this valuable resource in Africa. This, of course, contributes to marginalization of our people as they do not participate in the high-value global trade. For Botswana, FMD presents a special problem as the livelihoods of our people in rural areas depend on livestock, and the periodic outbreak of the disease in certain zones is highly disruptive to their lives. And that is why we are quicker than quick in responding to its challenges. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in Botswana in particular, the control of FMD dates back to the 1930s, when our forefathers, in their wisdom, erected crude barriers made of tree trunks to intercept FMD outbreaks to protect parts of the country that were not affected. This was the beginning of the country's regionalization and zonation system, which underpins our animal health system today. However, this zonation system comes with a significant maintenance cost of infrastructure, especially cordon fences and quarantine camps. In our case, this is exacerbated by the fact that we have an overabundance of elephants which destroy cordon fences, thanks to our highly successful wildlife conservation policies and strategies and practices. Furthermore, the zonation does come with an environmental cost, including interference with natural migratory movements of wildlife and gene flow between populations which affect genetic diversity. The apparent persistence of transboundary animal diseases like FMD, cattle lung disease or CBPP, the goat plague, PPR, in our region is a cause for concern. Notwithstanding the advancement in technologies and the availability of expertise as well as resources both regionally and internationally, the prevalence of transboundary animal disease in the region appears to be increasing. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the emergence of the serotype O of FMD in the Southern Africa region is not just of academic interest, but it is also of great concern. Serotype O will not only bring complexity in the control of FMD, but it has cost and affordability implications. FMD vaccines are already expensive, and therefore it is obvious that the inclusion of another serotype in the mix will drive the cost of vaccine production upwards. We are also observing with apprehension that the petite rinderpest, ruminant, PPR or goat plague spreads across the continent. Goats are the backbone of the rural economies, especially in developing countries. In Botswana, we have prioritized the development of the small stock, both sheep and goats, because of its huge potential to support livelihoods and create employment, including to earn foreign currency. It is therefore important to carefully study the patterns of transboundary diseases in order to come up with strategies that are underpinned by information sharing and regional collaboration. In this regard, it is crucial to have a club of like-minded players, such as WOAH delegates and the relevant support institutions. I'm very pleased to learn that WOAH regional commissions are established to address specific animal health problems facing member states in different regions and to organize regional collaboration and cooperation to control animal diseases. I want to thank you on behalf of the African continent for the assistance WOAH continues to provide to member states. Programs like the Veterinary Legislation Support Program, VLSP, go a long way towards strengthening veterinary services through modernizing legislation and aligning it with current and emerging health issues. In conclusion, I want to assure you, delegates, of my government's continued support of WOAH in its mission to protect the health of animals and people. Botswana currently hosts the SADC sub-region of Southern Africa, SADC SRR. This offer will continue for as long as WOAH needs it. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my distinguished pleasure to declare officially opened this 25th conference of WOAH Regional Conference for the Africa Commission. I wish you a very productive conference and look forward to the outcomes of this momentous event. For those delegates who come from outside Botswana, please feel free to interact with Botswana. Botswana are the people of Botswana, to appreciate their warmth and generous hospitality. And let me reiterate and emphasize the point made by Minister of Agriculture. Please allow your teeth and your palate to interact with the best of our offerings in the various cuts of beef as cooked delicately by our chefs. And allow your esophagus and your stomach to ruminate gently. And if it pleases you, seek a permit, freeze, vacuum pack, take home for your family. Thank you. Good morning.